Introducing first, the team of Ashe and Kris Linnell, collectively known as AK47.
It is now time for the second quarter-final in our search to crown the very first ever IPWUK Tag Team Champions, and the winners of this match face the mammoth task of the high-class Catch Club, who just decimated El Ligero and Ashley Reed earlier on. But here's two men who won't be intimidated. The AK47 pairing of Christian Linnell and Ashe, as they look to collide with perhaps my pick to win this tournament. Team Charming's entrance of the human hate machine, Dave Moralez and Jack Storm, and this one promises to get heated very, very fast.
And their opponents, led to the ring by Charming Don Charles, they are the team of the human hate machine, Dave Moralez, and sadistic Jack Storm, collectively known as Team Charming.
There you hear the announcement from our MC for the evening, Hardcore John Atkins, as Team Charming are about to make their way down the ring, and of course it was the human hate machine, Dave Moralez, who re-debuted in spectacular fashion just 2 months ago at Best of British 2, where he decimated Tony Sefton and Spud, and now they have the same thing in mind for AK47. And as always, led to the ring by Charming Don Charles, who was conspicuous by his absence at Best of British 2, thanks to a kick to the head from Samoa Joe. Be assured this is back to 100%, and look at the ugly look on that mug. The crowd letting them know what they think of them. Not going to back down from anyone. It's going to be about speed versus power in this one, folks. Moralez and Jack Storm complement each other so well. And Ashe and Christian Linnell looking to get this one started. You see Linnell and Ashe having a word with Charming Don Charles before this one starts. Had their introduction. I don't know why Jack Storm feels the need to reintroduce themselves to the crowd.
Listen, mate, if you were so important, there'd be chairs in this ring and everybody would be facing you, you piece of shit. Keep that noise down,
And Jack Storm not taking too kindly to the fans.
Being in IPW, Spud found out what we're all about, Dragon Phoenix found out what we're all about, and so too did that scumbag Tony Sefton. Tonight, boys, we're gonna rip you apart!
Bold statements there from Jack Storm, but believe me, he can back up everything that he has just said. And he's right. Jack Storm and Dave Moralez have systematically taken apart 3 of IPWUK's brightest stars in Spud, Tony Sefton and Dragon Phoenix. Now our AK47 just going to be another couple of names on the list. So we can get this thing started. Looks like Team Charming having a bit of a team talk. Perhaps should have done that in the back. Stalling tactics from Team Charming aren't going to put off the team of Ashe and Linnell. Both experienced grapplers and both have dealt with this kind of mind games. I think it's clear to see who the fans' favourites are. And they jump him from behind. After all of that, they jump Linnell and Ashe from behind. But I expect nothing more. But there's a duck from a pair of clotheslines, and there's clotheslines in stereo there from AK47. They stop each other. And Linnell and Ashe make Moralez and Jack Storm kick each other, and there's the second meeting of the minds. Lariat over the top rope from Linnell and Moralez, and AK47 have cleared house early, and it seems that Jack Storm and Dave Moralez' initial tactics of jumping AK47 from behind backfired, and it backfired in spectacular fashion. And perhaps now we can get a semblance of normality, a semblance of order. We can get the match started properly. So you see the referee applying the 10 count, giving one of Moralez or Storm, because not one man started this matchup, so I guess it's up to them who wishes to start the matchup. We need to get one person in the ring by the count of 10. Believe me, that's going to happen, because Charles isn't going to allow his teammate to get counted out. With the gold comes the money. Jack Storm breaks a count. And the crowd are letting Jack Storm and Dave Moralez know exactly what they think of them, and too right. Dave Moralez is, just as I was about to say, it looks like Moralez is going to start the match. He bails to the outside of the ring, breaking the count, and that's far further stalling the match. There's only a 30-minute time limit here, guys. He went to a time limit draw. Both these teams will be eliminated from the contest. Believe me, Team Charming know exactly what they're doing. They're taking Ashe and Linnell out of their game. And now Jack Storm's in the ring and straight back to the outside. Not only are they taking Ashe and Linnell out of their game, but they're winding up the crowd. And believe me, this is exactly what they want to do. They don't care if the crowd's having a good time or not. And finally, Jack Storm in the ring. And again, he bows to the outside. It's getting ridiculous now. get what these people are paid to see yet. And Kris Linnell losing his patience, thus breaking the count, playing right into Jack Storm's. It looks like Jack Storm's eventually, finally going to start the match. He gets himself in the ring at last. At last, these people are going to get what they paid to see, and Jack Storm again bails to the outside of the ring. Come on! And I think good call. The referee has given Jack Storm and Dave Moralez Team Charming to the count of 10 to get themselves back in the ring, or they will be disqualified from the matchup if they do not stay there. You're entitled to spend as much time as you want on the outside of the ring, but this is bordering on ridiculous. And now finally, Jack Storm gets himself in the ring, and let's hope he stays there this time. Good call by the referee. Strange in this day and age. Only in IPW as there's a go behind by Jack Storm, waste look applied on Linnell. And it's taken nearly 10 minutes for Team Charming to finally get in the ring and put up or shut up as Linnell rings the arm of Jack Storm. 20 minutes left in this thing. It goes that far again. I must stress both teams will be eliminated, and the High Class Catch Club will receive a bye through to the final. I doubt they care either way, to be honest. Catch Club just want to hurt some people. So hammerlock now applied by Linnell. And Linnell, of course, a very fluent mat wrestler. Great technician in the ring, but Jack Storm's no slouch as he's looking for a way out. And they're really cranking away on that arm there as Storm. Dave Moralez running his mouth as usual. Linnell really has Jack Storm locked up. He's got no way out. Well, that'll work. Just a quick sharp elbow to the side of the skull and into a side headlock. And now takes the arm. Linnell rolls through, breaks away the arm, and sends Jack Storm crashing into the canvas. So Linnell up to a vertical base, swinging a miss at the clothesline, and straight back onto the arm with a beautiful arm ringer, which sends Jack Storm to the canvas and a side headlock takedown. And Linnell is in firm control of this matchup. It would seem that Team Charming's mind games at the beginning of this matchup failed. Linnell was able to stay calm, cool and focused, and is now in control of the matchup. Jack Storm looking to move into his man, looking for a way out of the hold. Get two matches coming up. British Beef will go up against the Extremists, as well as the UK Dream Team of Jodie Fleisch and Johnny Storm going 2-on-2. Well, I say 2-on-2, who knows, against the Chav Army, because who knows when the Chav Army are involved. Always bring their band of thugs out with them, as Jack Storm never gave Linnell the clean break and sends him crashing into the corner, but Linnell telegraphs it, vaults over, arm drag, takedown, and once more, back to the arm. Sound wrestling strategy from Linnell, focusing on one body part. Isolating the arm of Jack Storm. And Linnell so proficient at the basics. Only has one blemish to his name in IPW, does Linnell. And that was at the hands of Mr. Chavy and the Chav Army in the Ghetto Street Warfare at Best of British 2. when anarchy reigned over the Orpington halls, and the DVD of that's available now. And Jack Storm antagonising Ashe, the referee trying to stop Ashe, and Moralez and Jack Storm have Linnell. There was no tag there. And the referee claiming he heard a tag, but there was no clap. He just simply clapped his hands. Did you hear the velocity of that chop? But Linnell with a reversal, he won't give up that easily. Japanese arm drag on Dave Moralez. And this is not what Moralez had in mind. There's a tag into Ashe, and it seems that Linnell has taken where he left off on Jack Storm, on Dave Moralez. As there you see, Jack Storm inadvertently getting himself involved in the match, and this is one out of his own playbook. As Linnell and Ashe taking turns with the axe handle smashed from the middle across the arm of Dave Moralez. And Dave Moralez could be in some trouble. There's only so much punishment bone on bone can take. There's your tag, and Ashe and Linnell have to count of 5 to leave the ring. They're going to utilise that 5 count to the best of their abilities. Oh my, they take down Dave Moralez with a pair of drop kicks, front and back. No room to breathe, lateral press, can only get a 2 count. And Ashe and Linnell, we've really seen the genesis of this team from the early roots at Return of the Dragon. Linnell and Charming Don Charles was more than involved there. Charming Don Charles has a manager's license to manage. He's out there to manage, nothing more and nothing left. He shouldn't be getting physically involved in the contest. I'm sure IPW management have a thing or two to say to Charles. Who'd have thought that Charming Don Charles learnt his lesson when he got involved in Samoa Joe's business and ended up with a boot to the side of a skull. DVD's out now, folks. It's worth the price alone just to see Charming Don Charles lay down. Justice was certainly done at the Orpington halls, but now that Jack Storm and Dave Moralez have isolated Christian Linnell, they cut him off thanks to the interference of their manager, their mentor, Charming Don Charles. And now, because there's a lateral press, 2 count only off that pinning combination. Now, because of Charming Don Charles, Team Charming are in control of the match, and they're looking to cut the ring in 2. As now, Dave Moralez drapes Linnell's throat across the middle strand, and look at this, come on! This is a 3-on-1 assault, it's an assault! So the referee tries to restrain Ashe. I don't think Ashe can believe it. I'm going to say it a lot over the course of the weekend, I'm still a strong advocate for 2 referees in tag team matches. Oh, did you hear the impact as Jack Storm just kicked the spine of Linnell, and there was a cover and 2 count only, and now he's getting in the face of referee Andy Quilden. What is his business getting in the face of an official like that? He has a job to do, and now he's choking away on Kris Linnell, and he wonders why the referee's shouting at him. He wonders why he's being reprimanded. That makes me sick. And look at Ashe trying to get behind Linnell, trying to get the crowd here behind Christian Linnell. And look at the look on Jack Storm's face. Sadistic by name, sadistic by nature. Jack Storm takes no prisoners. Jack Storm doesn't care how hurt his opponent is. Doesn't care about his opponent's welfare. He tags in Dave Moralez. This isn't just a sporting contest for Jack Storm. This is a case of kill or be killed, and Jack Storm's the one who's doing the killing, as Dave Moralez now working away on Linnell. Linnell ducks a clothesline and a second, and a shoulder block takedown from Linnell. Now can Linnell gain the presence of mind to make the cover, but instead goes straight on Moralez, but Moralez cuts him off with a poke to the eye. And just when Linnell thought he'd got somewhere, oh my, a chop across the back of Linnell. And look at the way Moralez digs a forearm into the skull of Linnell as he's making the cover. It's not just for show, that hurts, and Moralez knows it. Front face lock applied as he tags in Jack Storm, and you notice the way he holds on to Kris Linnell until Jack Storm is in the ring and ready to take his cheap shot. Working well within the rules though are Team Charming. They may be breaking them, however they're working within them. And look at the way the knee is dug into the spine of Linnell, and every move which Storm and Moralez make is there for a reason. Methodical in their breakdown, and look, covering the air holes of Christian Linnell, and the referee's broken that one. Good positioning there from the official as there you see Jack Storm raking away at Linnell once more. Such a hard job to keep control of these tag team matches. The lateral press. Almost saw things degenerate in our first tag contest of the evening where the High Class Catch Club decimated El Ligero and Ashley Reed. See Jack Storm with a prone Christian Linnell. Sends him crashing into that top turnbuckle. There's a forearm to the skull and choking away once more. And look, behind the referee's back, Moralez is choking away at Linnell, and as if to add insult to injury, Charming Don Charles has the leg of Linnell. And Ashe pleading Linnell's case, but it's not helping his case whatsoever, because all it's doing is distracting the official. Just complimenting his officiating there. And just like that, it's broken down. But Linnell's fired up. Jack Storm doesn't realise. Nails him with a forearm and an elbow and another forearm. And this could be the opening which Linnell's looking for. 2 straight forearms to the skull. And there's a third. He goes for the tag and Jack Storm cuts him off and sends him driving into the corner. So close, yet so far for Christian Calvert Linnell as Jack Storm nails him. And Ashe now trying to get himself in the ring again. And there you see Dave Moralez and Jack Storm double teaming on Christian Linnell. This one has indeed broken down, as it looks to me that Team Charming, my picks to win this thing, are going to come out the victors. They're going to go in to a match against the High Class Catch Club, and what a hard-hitting match that would be. You see Linnell just clawing at Moralez. He has got nothing left. He's got nothing in the tank, but perhaps I wrote him off too soon. Well, Linnell fires back with another chop. And Moralez just beating down on him. This is hard to watch. Big scoop slam from Dave Moralez, and huge knee drop just puts all his weight, the force of gravity. Oh, but there you see Ashe making the save, and Jack Storm cuts him off. And now Jack Storm and Ashe going at it, and the referee managing to break it up just about as Ashe going after Jack Storm. And Ashe wants Jack Storm in the biggest way possible. But again, you see Dave Moralez choking away at Christian Linnell. And again, behind the referee's back. And although I don't agree with this strategy whatsoever, it is very effective. And Moralez and Storm have got the art of cheating down to a fine tee. And again, utilising the 5 count to its fullest, Moralez holds on to Linnell until the last possible second, not even giving him the opportunity to think about making the tag, as there you see the knee once more driven into the spine of Linnell as Jack Storm cranks back at the neck and head. And Linnell's taking so much punishment, even if they do manage to slide through this one, there's no way. Oh, Linnell firing back with a couple of elbows, but just as quickly as Linnell gets any semblance of a flow of momentum going, Storm and Moralez cut him off. It's a tag from Moralez. They have him exactly where they want him, and they're calling for the finish. And perhaps the referee being a little lenient on the 5 count. Ashe comes into the ring. Wait, we saw them do this to... Oh my! A pair of DDTs with a little bit of assistance from Ashe. I think... Oh, Linnell's in the wrong corner. Linnell doesn't know where he is. Christian Linnell's in the wrong corner. He's taken such a beating that he does not know where he is. But Moralez and Storm get to their feet and they're going to take him out. Oh, Linnell rolls through and tags in Ashe, and Ashe has been waiting for this moment with a pair of clotheslines. Takes down Storm, takes down Moralez, and takes down Storm again, and Moralez again. Ashe is a house of fire. Big back body drop, what elevation from Ashe. Kick to the midsection, Death Valley driver perhaps? Nails him and it's over. Ashe has come in the ring, Ashe has been the difference maker here. Lateral press, this is it, no! Dave Moralez was there to make the save, and this is what makes great tag teams. As much as I hate their strategy, Jack Storm and Dave Moralez have each other's backs. There's a kick to a midsection, and oh my, did you see that? The impact as Ashe has just been nailed by Dave Moralez. And Moralez getting himself back to a vertical base. That took just as much out of him as it did of Ashe. That last effort from Moralez. Schoolboy, this could be it. He nearly got him with a roll-up after all which has gone down. It nearly came down to a roller. But now Storm and Moralez to their feet. Kick to a midsection on Linnell, and this is it. They nail him. And this one's over as they have nailed Christian Linnell with a double Emerald Fusion. But Dave Moralez is distracted and the referee is following Dave Moralez. Jack Storm has the cover, Linnell is out of it, and Jack Storm has the cover, and there's spun Tony Sefton. Could this be a receipt from Best of British, where Jack Storm and Dave Moralez took Sefton and Spud apart? But Jack Storm has a chain wrapped around his fist, and it could be Sefton and Spud inadvertently costing. Oh, there's Dragon Phoenix with a shell shock. Dragon Phoenix with a shell shock. And then the referee makes a cover. It's over. It's over. Talk about righting some wrongs. Jack Storm, Dragon Phoenix, and Tony Superstar Sefton just got a measure of revenge on Team Charming, and about time some justice was done here in IPWUK as AK47 advance to tomorrow night's semi-final against the High Class Catch Club. And Team Charming, my picks to win this thing are out. I don't think they know what happened. AK47 victorious, and I'm sure Spud, Sefton and Phoenix haven't heard the last from Team Charming, but for now, at least, a measure of revenge as AK47 advance and some justice prevails here in IPWUK. What an effort from AK47, Linnell and Ashe.